This question is related to English in academia. Given the indispensable role that English plays in Moroccan universities today, does the British Council plan on responding to the huge need of English in Moroccan universities?
Together, as where we've partly answered that
Yes.
on this interview, because you know, the Higher Education Commission, the joint UK Morocco Higher Education, have prioritised support for English within the university sector, and so we are looking at ways of assisting them. So the digital library I referred to, one idea is that we could provide access to students at public universities to the British Council digital library. But yeah, I mean, academia, I can't remember the figures, I think it's something around sort of 75 to 90% of academic journals in any subject are written in English. The language of, you know, research, if you go on to study for a PhD, is likely to be in English.
Well, one of the biggest issues that they're facing at the university today is that PhD students have to write papers and get them published, which is an important step in their academic programs. But they, you know, they're usually poorly written and they get rejected for language purposes. Okay, this last question is from a high school teacher, and I think you've partly answered it. She's asking whether you plan on creating a collaboration with the Ministry of Education to reform the English teaching materials in high school and secondary school.
We work with English teachers on these agendas. On Monday, we have a virtual session with 110 English teachers in Morocco to discuss how to align some digital English resources with the current English curriculum. So yeah, we're, and to be absolutely honest, you know, Minister Amzazi, when I met him first on my arrival here 9 months ago, and then when we were in London together earlier this year at the Education World Forum, has made it very clear to me that English is a priority, that the national language in education policy is under review, and he's looking for us to support in whatever way we can.
Thank you very much for answering our questions. You've answered all our questions. We'll put the links to the programs you've opened to the public so people can interact with you. Thank you again, Mr. Railly.
Well, thank you. It's a great opportunity. It's a pleasure to meet and talk to you. Many of those resources are free, available online. If there's one thing that's positive about the COVID-19 crisis, it's forced us to make people more aware of those online resources for teachers and learners. So thank you very much. Good luck, and we'll see you on the other side, because this will pass.